A pig was born on a pig farm, and let me tell you, this was one bad pig. He had absolutely zero respect for the rules or the rule of law. The worst part was, this pig was also extremely clever and sneaky, so as soon as he came of age, he escaped from the pig farm. You'd think he would hide out to avoid being captured and brought back to the pork factory, but this pig was so nefarious, he immediately embarked on a life of crime. He started out robbing banks and hit all the banks in town. Then he managed to launder all the funds he stole from the banks. Then he was doing mob hits just for fun. Then he was transporting narcotics across state lines. Rumor has it he was even a black market arms dealer for a spell. The police weren't even close to catching him because, you know, who the hell suspects a pig? The police finally put 2 and 2 together and caught him after an elaborate sting operation. But of course, he escaped police custody, stole a police helicopter, and flew off in it. Since there was no telling what he would do in a chopper, they had no choice but to shoot it down. So they brought out the big guns and downed the chopper. Then they pulled the barely alive pig from the wreckage and charged him with everything. But then an officer approached the police chief and said, "Sir, we have a problem. In order to book the pig, he has to have a name. This pig doesn't have a name because, well, who names a pig who was born to be bacon?" The chief says, "Well, hell. Just give him a name so we can close this damn case." So the officer confers with his colleagues, then goes back to the police chief and says, "Sir, we've decided to name the pig Elvis." "Okay, fine. But why'd you choose Elvis?" "Because, sir, he ain't nothing but a downed hog. Trying all the crime,